What up, what up, what up, Pryme.mega, new trees up, is on the fullest trees up, back in the lab. What can I say? So, I just released a clip for the intro track to my project, Classified Documents. I gotta remember that, man. Been a long week, forgive me, y'all. So yeah, the comment below, let me know what y'all think about that joint. Y'all feeling that joint? It's just the intro. I do like the vocal production that I've been doing. It's sounding really clear. Shout out to my homie Roland. She took a little sneak peek of some of the tracks, and he's definitely a sound guy for me. And for him to like, you know, give me the thumbs up on the vocal production and stuff, because I've been working really hard on the vocal production, especially with me with my headphone jack not working in my Apogee preamp, but which I love, man. I just telling him how much, you know, shout out to him. He hooked me up with the Apogee fire vocal sounds. It's crazy. You know, I tried to use my Presonus and it was distorting, you know, this thing, but you know, I tried, but I had to record it without headphones. I'm still using it, you know. But yeah, so today just gonna get straight right to making the beat. I just want to say to all of the aspiring artists out there, you know, you have to be unwavering with your approach. You know, I'm coming from 30 some years of music production, you know, always so far back that I didn't even know what I was doing at first, you know, 11, 12 years old, writing rhymes and making stuff on keyboards. Didn't have sequencers yet, but you know, and I see, you know, the younger cats, younger homies, you know, doing things with their music, and I love what's going on. I love the fact that technology is, you know, just not only expediting things, and sometimes you can be too fast in a bad way, excuse me, with technology, but it's actually bringing us together as far as like us hearing each other's sounds and learning from each other, whether you're old or young. You know, I don't look at things like that. Sound is sound. Artist is artistry. You know, hip hop is the only genre of music that is a culture, and we do the old young thing. You know, I stopped thinking about like that years ago. You know what I'm saying? But to all of y'all that's out here doing y'all thing, keep doing it. Salute. Do not compromise. Be you regardless. You know, people gonna think you corny. People gonna think that you're not, of course you're not good enough, because they're gonna compare you to people who are not even humans. You know, some of these artists out here are aliens, and some have set the standard. Unfortunately, unfortunately, however you look at it, I look at those standards as, hey, listen, that motivates me to step my shit up. You know, and so I just want to tell y'all, man, keep doing it. You got to love what you do regardless. Love what you're doing, and don't take, you know, people can criticize you. That's fine. That's cool, because you grow from that. But other than that, keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Stay motivated, because there's definitely going to be people out there ready to deflect their insecurities on you beyond music. You know what I'm saying? But you just have to be ready for that shit. Seriously. But anyway, let's get to the beats, man. Let's get to it. So, chop some drums. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear me. Mic check 1, 2. Okay. I think I like that. That's raw. I told you I'm on this boom bap wave. Like, I think I like that though. What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm going for it. Let's see, the BPMs that sounds like that can be about 85. Let's see if that's too, that should be right. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so wait, let me do that again, because I don't have to play it for that long. Let's get it. Yeah, I don't like that's not landing right. Let's try it again. I might need to speed it up a little bit. Let's see. Let's get it. By the way, I'm still in the same mood. Like, I'm still gritty, basement, like hard-hitting drums, as you can see. Let's see how that goes. All right. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to get this. There you go. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we can get from this. So I got the drums going. I can turn the metronome off. I might even just leave them just like this. I might throw some drum fills in there at some point, but right now I just want to get right to the music, how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? I had a long week and just working my ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I come home. This is my therapy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I gotta open up another sampler. Alright, so we're gonna find another joint. Alright, so who is okay? For some reason I always go to like synth sounds. You know, to me, I have a habit, especially when it comes to sampling and making loops, I have a habit of going to synth sounds first because I feel like they're more manipulatable. They're more, you can manipulate them more. You can distort. I mean, you can do that with piano keys too. But I feel like it's easier for me with synth sounds because I guess I can relate to them quicker and easier. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that first. If not, you know what? Let's do the opposite. You know what? No, last time we did keys. No, let's do synth. Let's see. Let's try something different here. Let's go guitar. Let's see. Even though that sound has nothing to do with what's going on, I think I'm gonna take that. I like that already. The acoustic guitar. Y'all didn't hear that. Let me play that for y'all again. All right, so I'm gonna just take that and just make that something else. I can feel that right now. Let's see. There it is. I found it right here. Just trying to find that point. There we go. Let's see which one works. Let's see. Think I found something. Let's see. Starting a whole nother beat. All right, let's see. Let's see how this rocks. So, now remember I told you if you keep a loop going in the same key, just repeating, you can, while that's going on in the back, you can change the bass, can change, make it sound like it's like an audio illusion. So I'm gonna see if this works. Let's see. Might need to change the texture of bass. So I'm gonna try. So I might not have to do the technique that I started out because it actually sounds good with dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Something. Let's see. Let's see. Not bad. Side note, always save your work. Always save your work. Always save your work. Producers, beat makers, always save your work. No, seriously. Always save your work. Trust me, I have lost things. I've had things crash. And then you start it back up, it's not there. And you're just relying on the laptop, the computer, whatever you're making your beats on to have it on autosave. No, that don't work all the time. I'm telling you, it doesn't work all the time. Save your work. Save your work, and that is what I'm doing now. I remember I used to when I used to make my beats on the Triton, the Korg Triton. And, you know, right on the keyboard, like, I would save every step of the way. Like, every step of the way. I remember we was working, me and, shout out to my brother Jupiter. We was working on a project for some guys, and, we were up to like 2, 3 in the morning working on tracks and lost some things just because I didn't hit save. Like, there was parts of it where I had it broke down into different measures. Because I used to chain back then, well, on there, you can chain your beats together rather than here, which I prefer. I can see the changes in front of me. I can automate everything so it can change. It can go from the hook back to the verse part, hook, or if there's a pre-chorus, how would they do that, break it down? I had to chain everything together, and I missed a step, and I had to start all over again. Frustrated. Anyway, save your work. Save your work. What do you think? Should I add? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Let's just add. So let's give it some ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Something, some Just give it some personality, like another. I always like to add like voices to my tracks. It just adds. It gives to me. It gives the writer a cue of where we going or where you should go. You know, sometimes I've had people send me stuff back and be like, you know what, take this out, and which means they already had an idea for the beat, which is good because for the longest time, as a producer, to get somebody to understand where I'm coming from, beat wise, sound wise, direction wise, is difficult. Now that's honestly what taught me how to rap. Was working with artists and then not knowing the direction, and I would write hooks. Oh, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? This is back in high school. That's fire. Let's use that. Matter of fact, this is fire. Why don't you say it? So then I ended up saying hooks, ended up rapping. You know, I would write verses for people. No. You say that. So then I got better and better, you know. But that's because it was God's blessing for me to have to. Some people just have certain things easier than others. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Some people can make a beat, send it to the artist of their choice, and the artist be like, yo, I know exactly what I want to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But some of us are not that fortunate. Some of us actually had to figure this out. You know, because we be like, nah, I don't get it, I don't like it. And then to have some of those same artists hear you on that beat as you release it as a song, oh, that's fire. Like, fam, I sent that to you. You didn't, but they didn't have the vision, and that's what some of my tracks. I had to learn that whatever production method I have, people don't get it. So that's how I learned. But anyway, I'm talking your ear off. My bad, man. I'm really enthusiastic today. So let's do some vocals. Let's see, we got let's see, we got This is what I noticed. That's actually kind of fire. That was actually kind of. This is what I noticed. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to grab it and see. Pause. Let's see. You got the neighbors playing music in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but. Whew, even if I can get to that. That actually is going to work. All right. I feel like it's going to work, and I'm just going to get to the. Let's see. All right, let's get to it. I wonder if I add a flanger. Let's see. Flanger's like that tunnel sounding Where is it? Let's see. Here we go. See what that sounds like. See, now it sounds like it's more part of the music. So this is it. So right now, I got something that I could probably write to, and as needed going forward, I can add things, manipulate something. But this is dope. This is it right here. So I'm gonna send y'all on your way. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Seriously, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Trees up.